Hey, what can I get you? I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye. Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game? No problem. If you need one later, just stop in. Take a gander.
Still not sure how I'm supposed to like get the Omertas to do business with them again.
Howdy.
I don't know. Like, I wonder if like it's almost like not giving me the quest. Okay.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women...
Evening.
Well, aren't you just special? Everybody likes the new guy but me. I'm chopped liver.
Oh shit, can I gamble here? Oh shit, dog. We're gonna do some gambling. To hell with what the title says.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange? How many chips would you...
Gambling stream yet again.
Till next time.
Howdy.
Howdy. Just an easy way to get money in this game. Shouldn't have said anything. Oh. What up? I did not plan on gambling, but I didn't know that you could gamble in this casino. Which I guess should be a given. I thought it was just a bar. I didn't think it was a casino. When's the last time you ate at McDonald's? Have you been there since they turned the M upside down? And now it's WcDonald's, like on the bags and stuff. And they got spicy, like chili sauce. Spicy chili McDonald's sauce. Yeah, I don't understand the marketing there. It's like, I don't know, it's got like anime in the marketing. I don't understand. That spicy chili sauce is pretty good though. And McDonald's changes up like their special thing, like special sandwich, special sauce, like it's like every week it feels like there's something new there. Hey.
I've got my eye on you.
Oh yeah. Did I get banned? Nope. Oh, I need to increase my bet. Maximum bet, go. Did you ever watch Teletubbies as a kid? I saw that the sun, like, you know how the sun was a baby for some fucking reason? the sun baby had a baby, like, this year. Like the actress that played the sun baby. That show is wild. What a weird fucking show. I feel like there's no educational benefits to Teletubbies. Yeah, dude, reboot with the sun babies, baby. There you go. I think Teletubbies already has some sort of reboot going on. I don't know. It's weird. Why did they have TVs? I guess they had tellies on their tubbies. The TVs on their tummies. The fucking pet vacuum. I can't remember what his name was. He'd always come cruising around and suck up the tubby custard. Not the tubby custard. Maybe I don't actually want to play New Vegas. Maybe I just want Slot Simulator. It's basically like playing a mobile app. Lots of mobile app slot games, I feel like Chumba Casino. I get that ad a lot. Are penny slots still a thing, or are those just gone with inflation? I know you said you're looking at getting a job at a casino. Would you be like a dealer? Or like a bartender? Or do you not really know? Get them tips. Yeah, that's something I've always heard. Is that the tips are really good. Especially when somebody wins. Oh, really? That's cool. Oh yeah? I bet he does. Dude, I had to poop. I had to poop in a church today. Felt like I was committing a sin. It was a holy shit. It's a downside to my job, is finding toilets. But there are definitely some public toilets I prefer over others. I found an L. No. It's alright, it was a Catholic church. I can just confess and they'll forgive me. I shit in the house of God. Do you have a favorite public toilet? Like if you had to go in public? I mean, gas station, that's bottom tier. We could do a tier list. Yeah, I thought this was a bathroom. I thought this was an outhouse. Right? I'd much rather poop at home. I'd say like fancy, like home decor stores. Those tend to have pretty nice bathrooms. It's usually ran by some lady who's basically just a housewife. Usually pretty clean in there. Yeah, I don't really have that option. I usually end up at bathrooms. Some of the bathrooms at the college aren't too bad. But yeah, I usually end up at bathrooms at the gas station. Church bathroom wasn't too dirty. Dude, I've heard stories of so we have these things called like driver release bags. And it's actually a funny name now that I think about it for the situation. But it's like a plastic bag that you could put like boxes in for when it's like raining or snowing. And I've heard stories of drivers taking shits in those things and just fucking singing them out the window out in the country. Driver release. I might give up. I mean, we already made money. It's not as much money as I wanted to make. But I don't want the entire stream to just be slots again, like it was on Saturday.
You must have some real pull with House to get inside the Lucky 38.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange?
Yes.
In what currency? Caps it is. Will there be anything else? Talk to you later. Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Lording over this man. Stand on the bar stool.
Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the Fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
Okay.
Till next time.
Hey.
Hungry? Thirsty? Corny?
So is there like a plane in Dune that got added to Microsoft Flight Sim? Guess I didn't know that there was a plane in Dune.
Mick and Ralph's.
Probably like a spacecraft, I assume.
Evening.
Like a helicopter grasshopper? Hmm. What's up, D-Brad?
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us. That's phenomenal. Who did you find?
So, when Dune 2 comes out, are you gonna go watch it in theaters?
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
Oh, really? I hate going to the movie theater. I just like being able to pause and take a shit if needed without missing anything. And just the last 2 times I went to the theater, I don't know, there's just shit that it annoys me. Like there was like a girlfriend sitting in front of us, or maybe even like right next to me, I can't remember. And she was like tapping her foot and fucking tapping the lid of her soda because she was not interested in watching Spider-Man. And it's like, bitch, I fucking paid like way too much money to watch this movie and you're fucking ruining it for me.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
And then the time before that, it was also a superhero movie, and there was like an old couple that just wanted to get out of there. Like they weren't enjoying the movie and they're like, just end it already, like just saying it out loud.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians.
Just not worth it to
Thugs
me.
and thieves are always looking for a
Costs too
victim,
much money.
and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
A lot more rules about being loud. That's good. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I want to see Oppenheimer. I also want to see the Barbie movie, believe it or not.
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up. The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
God's like the ultimate wingman. He's got your back. Yeah, dude, I think, what's his fucking name? Ryan Gosling. I imagine he'd be pretty funny in that movie. Okay. So these are all just like unmarked quests that I'm doing currently. Go talk to the Garretts.
How's it going?
I just liked that Oppenheimer and Barbie were coming out on the same weekend and people are calling it Barbenheimer. That shit's funny. Really?
Horny?
It's kind of a
The
bummer.
Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades.
I imagine it being a very, like, dialogue-driven film. Just a lot of talking.
Welcome back. What can I get you? Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix.
Yeah, I liked the Imitation Game. I thought that was pretty good. Oh, really? It's just like a montage, a 3-hour montage.
For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind? What do you need, then? We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good.
Yeah, it is kind of
And
a
then
bummer.
there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. See ya.
Oh, Wang Dang Atomic Tango. Yeah, I'm sure if you're not like familiar with the story, it would be like extra confusing, and I'm not.
Wanna get lucky?
I mean, I know
Head on down to the Atomic
he had something to do with bombs. It's really all I got going on up in my brain. Oppenheimer was bomb man. Oh damn. Fucking Oppen titties.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
You can't make a movie nowadays without titties. Cowboy, ghoul lady, go
Howdy.
be a prostitute.
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
Oh yeah? I'll talk you into it.
Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleaze it up a bit for their customers if it means I have a non-stop supply of drink. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my way there shortly. Yep.
Gross. There's gonna be a part 2? Interesting. Yeah, I figured they could cover it all in one movie, but guess not.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately.
Didn't have to convince this guy. He's
Bye.
like, I'll go be a prostitute. No problem. Actually, I would love to be a prostitute. Why, thank you. Yeah, a 3-hour-long movie. It's the worst kind of movie, but also the best.
If it can be bought, it
My
can be
biggest
found at
complaint
Nick and Ralph's.
with movies that are 3 hours long is like they're usually great movies, but I hate like watching them a second time, even though I want to. Like the Batman movie. Like, I like the Batman, and I would love to watch it again, but it's like a commitment.
If it can be bought,
I have
it
to
can
make
be
sure
found
I
at
have
Nick
nothing
and
going
Ralph's.
on. Yeah, exactly. It's like when I watched It. I don't know if you even remember. I watched It when we were living together, and you had like left like right when I started it and came back like 3 hours later, and I was like still watching it because it wasn't over yet. Because it's like 3 hours and 12 minutes or something like that. It's not a short movie by any means. Yeah. They need a Snyder cut of the Batman, and it's just a shorter version. They cut out, yeah, all the excessive walking. You know, he'd walk a little bit faster if his boots weren't so damn heavy. Like, what the fuck? Sounds like his boots are like 40 pounds a piece. Fucking ka-pump, ka-plump, ka-plump, ka-plump. Oh, is this where Fisto is? The bookshelf nonsense. I guess I haven't seen Interstellar. Like, I watched it one time and I haven't seen it since then. Oh, Rex, I'm sorry. Here he is. Am I smart enough? I am. Well, I get it, but like the walking scenes could have been a little bit shorter and I still would have been, you know, on the edge of my seat the first time. They should make it to where when you watch the Batman, the first time, the walking scenes are regular length, and then when you watch it any other time past that, they just get shortened down a little bit. Because you already know he's coming, you don't need suspense. Yeah, dude, Pattinson rocked. I've been wanting to watch some of the other movies he's in, like past Twilight. It's like I've heard nothing but good things about The Lighthouse with him and the Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe. There's another one. Oh, I want to watch The Lighthouse. With Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. Yeah, I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, he like revived that role, like great. It's like he never left. Hey. Oh, I guess I gotta figure out a diagnostic routine, programming routine. I gotta find a sex robot routine. Well, shit. Where do I find that? I guess I probably have to go back and talk to Garrett's. I'm sure they don't just have one lying around here, do they? A guy sells it? Like Mick and Ralph or somebody else? Okay, so Mick and Ralph. I could have just picked that and got access to the terminal. Let me take all these little sensor doodads. I know that they're worth money. What in tarnation? Hey, reach for the sky. No frames to be had out here. Okay. Mick and Ralph's. Da 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 da. Have you guys seen that supermarket simulator game? That game is going crazy on Twitch.
Welcome back.
For such a simple, stupid game.
Have a look.
I don't know, last time I looked at it, there's like 40,000 people watching it. Trent was playing it. He got roped into the hype.
Follow me.
Have you seen the hot dog one?
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Like Glizzy's Game Time something. Where you run a hot dog stand. I mean, those games look fun and everything, but like only for like an hour maybe. Well, I have the mission to get the Fisto robot guy. I'm on the prostitute mission. Let me go talk to the Garretts real quick. And there's also like a super
We've got
in-depth
stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Oh,
like supermarket simulator game called King of Retail. And it's just like the regular supermarket simulator.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
But just super in-depth. Power wash sim? Yeah, I don't think I'd be into that one.
Welcome back. What can I get you?
There's like lawnmower sim too.
And who would that be? That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least left to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer. Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference. The best place to start would be with Ralph at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Bye.
Gas station simulator? That game looks like a fucking trip. Because it's like got more to it than just being a simulator, you know? Aw, damn.
If it can be bought, it
I
can
think
be
that
sold.
happened
Make
for
it
me
Ralph's.
for a while. Yeah, the gameplay for Gas Station Sim looks like a good time. I like that, like, just all the random bullshit that happens. The customers are funny. Aliens, like, randomly will land out in the desert and then come visit your gas station, party it up, buy a bunch of shit. Yeah,
You
I think...
must have some real pull with House to get inside the Lucky 38.
You drunk, Ralph? When I quit drinking, I had kind of a lull there for a while where games weren't very fun.
I heard about some things you've done around town. Nice to know someone is helping out for a change. Come back and see us soon.
Pimping ain't easy, huh? Maybe if you find some decent talent, I'll start visiting the Wrangler more often. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. But that place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about. Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal. All right, come back in a couple days, and I should... Not yet. Come back.
Okay, we'll just wait a couple
Thanks for
days
stopping.
in game. Gas station sim tie into GTA Online. I think that would kind of ruin ruin the fun of gas station sim, because in GTA Online, all I ever did was murder the gas station guy.
Yep.
No gas station attendant was safe from me. They see me pull up in the lot. Maybe he's just getting gas this time. Oh no. He's coming in the store. What's that? C4!
How's it going, friend? Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot.
Sometimes I did
Thanks for
fight
stopping
back in
in.
GTA, but it didn't really do a whole lot for him.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Oh shit, dude.
The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
The Grandma Gang.
What do you need? Bye.
That's weird. They're like they have their own C4. Where's the third one? I know there's another one. Sounds like she's getting fucking blasted around the corner.
Hello.
Hey, there ain't nothing violent about Grand Theft Auto. The game's only named after a crime. You know, I have another Rockstar game for the PS2. Let's see if I can see it. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, State of Emergency for PS2. And it's like based off like the Detroit riots or something like that. And the whole point of the game is to cause as much chaos as possible. Apparently there was like a big controversy around that game.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while. The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
I'm gonna give this guy as many caps as I can, because eventually, like next time I come back to Freeside, he'll have a fancy new hat. So with all the caps that I give him, he goes off and buys a hat.
There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an all-ghoul gang, which is why they wear those weird masks of theirs. What do you think? Would I look good in a mask? Maybe I'd make more caps. I got more where that came from. Want another? He might not look it, but Ralph for Mick and Ralph's is no slouch with a keyboard. I've heard he's helped reprogram several robots in his time. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Yeah, exactly. He needs everything he can get. I'm excited for GTA 6, but mainly just for the story. I just have a feeling that, like, the online is gonna go to the whole flying bikes and jets and all the other crazy shit, like, way too quick. So we won't get the awesome early days of GTA Online.
A traveler that passed through here not long ago told everyone he met that there's some kind of plant paradise to the west, where food is abundant. All the people foolish enough to listen to him and head out that way never came back. I got more where that came from. Want another?
The protagonist or the antagonist?
If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago, Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time. No one knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
That the girl is actually Franklin. Actually Franklin.
Drugs are everywhere in Freeside, and even people you might not expect have become addicts. Jacob Hoff, for instance. That man was a brilliant chemist before he picked up the habit. Now, just another junkie. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too. though I heard one of the followers talking about it being dangerous for him. Something about his heart. Do yourself a favor and stay away from that stuff, okay? I got more where that came from. Want another?
Who cares, dude? Like, who gives a fuck? As long as the story's good, I don't give a shit.
The Omertas, one of Mr. House's 3 families, run a casino called Gomorrah on the Strip. If you thought the Wrangler was something, you owe it to yourself to go there.
Is
That
Tomb
one was
Raider
pretty good, right?
Is Tomb
How about
Raider
another?
woke? Is The Last of Us woke? Is Lollipop Chainsaw woke?
While everyone knows Mr. House runs New Vegas, no one knows the first thing about him. He just sorta showed up a few years back, and everything you see around you is the result. Just who in the hell is he? I got more where that came from. Want another?
I never played Lollipop Chainsaw. Looks like it'd be a fun game though.
People in Freeside generally fall into one of 2 categories. Those who've been here all their lives call themselves locals. When people from the NCR and other places started pouring in, the locals began referring to them as...
It's gonna turn the master volume down a smidge. That way maybe I can talk when they're talking. Because I'm not really listening. I already know what happens in this game for the most part.
The name stuck.
What's up,
The
Mandark?
locals blame the squatters for the scarcity of resources in Freeside, and the squatters blame any act of violence against them on the locals. They're both right to some extent, and violent outbreaks between the 2 are all too common these days. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? Things have generally been bad here for the squatters, the people who came here hoping for a better life and just got stuck. But lately, the mood has changed.
Did they make another
Squatters seem to be a bit
Mission
more
Impossible
optimistic.
movie?
I wonder what happened. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
I don't think I've seen a Mission Impossible movie since Mission Impossible 3. The one with Philip Seymour Hoffman as the bad guy. The one where they explain like the ultimate fucking spy gadget. Oh damn, dude, you should check them out. But the fucking masks, that's like a big thing in the Mission Impossible movies, is like anybody can be anybody because they have this crazy fucking mask machine. Like they would just make a mask out of anybody. Like Tom Cruise becomes Philip Seymour Hoffman just because of this fucking crazy rubber mask thing that they can just like whip up a mask in like an hour, and they like have him say like a little voice line, and then he can replicate his voice, and it's like, that's fucking crazy. Released in the last year or two. I don't know what it's called. I know that there's like Ghost Protocol, I think. And then there was another one after that. I don't know.
The Strip is run by the 3 families who owe their allegiance to Mr. House. When he first showed up, he gave the local tribes the choice of working with him or getting the hell out of his way. Given how things turned out, I know which way I'd have gone. But hindsight's 20/20, right? That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Just imagine if we had a mask machine like that in real life. Like, you wouldn't be able to trust anybody. Like, I mean, I guess unless they're like different like races or something, unless they had a glove machine too, you know? Like, because he couldn't just put on a mask and be like, why do you have a white face with black hands?
Northwest of the big Freeside sign is a casino called the Atomic Wrangler. It's not as fancy as the ones on the Strip, but there's still plenty of excitement to be found there. I got more where that came from. Want another? The NCR used to run a prison to the southwest, but something happened a little while back. And now all you'll get is hard looks if you ask about
I'm a
it.
fan of Tom
What do you
Cruise's
say?
stunts. I like watching his stunts, but I also like him in what is it? Tropic Thunder. Les Grossman. It's a good role for old Tom Cruise. An overweight asshole who runs the show. Yeah, dude. I didn't even know it was him. Like the first couple times I watched that movie, I had no clue it was even him.
It's run by a rather scary
Yeah, the
family
dancing
called
at the
Van
end.
Graffs.
Apple bottom jeans.
These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are second to none. I got more where that came from. Want another? There's a guy out on the main drag who sells secondhand adventuring gear. He's got an okay selection. But where does it come from? What do you say? Want another tip?
Yeah, dude, it doesn't even look like him.
Have you tried going to the Strip only to be stopped by those big metal murder machines? Happens every day around here. But if you know the right people, you can get through the gate without being a rich man. I got more where that came from. Want another? Saw a strange thing the other day. The king took that robo-dog of his over to the old Mormon fort. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out and had to be restrained by a few of the king's men. Hope he doesn't get loose. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Dude, imagine the possibilities of Gary Oldman and a mask machine. He could literally be anybody. He could play a baby. Nobody would question it.
I heard something about a town south of here being attacked, but details are sketchy. All I know is there haven't been any refugees showing up here, which means either the attack wasn't too bad, or it was very, very bad. What do you say? Want another tip? East of Freeside, there's an old Air Force base, judging by the road signs. No one knows for sure what's in there, though, on account of anyone approaching the place getting violently blown up. I got more where...
This guy's just got endless tips.
Mention the NCR and people around here get a little on edge. There's talk that they're going to take over all of New Vegas. It doesn't help that they've got military camps all over the place, and more troops pour into the area daily. What do you say? Want another tip?
Sure. Just DM me asking for an address, Mandark. Because otherwise I will totally forget.
I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport. And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. I got more...
Right on, bro. Right on.
Another. Traders have been griping for a while now about I-15 being too dangerous to travel. I'd steer clear of it unless you're armed to the teeth. That one was pretty good,
I heard it.
right?
There it is.
How about another?
So would you consider Mission Impossible to be like a spy movie?
Ever hear of the gun runners? They sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine. And some you probably couldn't. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
So I was thinking about this. Is there like much of a difference between like secret agent slash spy, you know, like, or are they the same thing?
I understand. Well, have a good day.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Because, like, James Bond, is that a spy movie or a secret agent movie? Or is it the same thing? And I'm just thinking into it too much.
People are talking, buddy. You've made quite an impression.
I think its Discord name is just that. It's his name. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, 101. You drop one of the ones.
To Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Dude, you know what the newer Bond movies are missing that the old Bond movies had? Daniel Craig isn't horny enough. Yeah, I don't know if this still works, but here, let me try something. Yeah, I was gonna try that. I don't think it works anymore. I don't think I have Nightbot enabled anymore. There, now try it. See what happens. Nothing. God damn it. Maybe I have to like re-admin Mr. Nightbot. I'm not a super cool streamer like I used to be. Oh, really? Oh, there's the grandma. Back up. Alright, Mr. Fisto. Prepare to get fistin'. Assume the position.
Integrated Security Technotronic Officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fistal reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
I can test him out. What do we say? Do we test him out? Can I run a poll? Is that a thing I can do? I don't know how to run polls. I'd have to pull up my stream manager. We can get a vote. Assume the position? Yes, Daddy. Alright. Between the three of you, we can see what the majority vote comes out to. I just want to test out running a poll anyway. Never done it before. Stream manager. Okay. Oh, we got a poll. Assume the position. I vote. Boom. I can vote too. Slash poll, and then what? You type it in. This game can be run in windowed like mode, but it just looks like shit when you do that, so I have to minimize it, tab out of it if I want to do anything on my other screen. Alright, let's see. What are the results of the poll? Yes! Haha!
Servos active.
Oh, fade to black. Is that it? Just fades to black. Thought I would make like a funny noise.
Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
Is that all you got, robot?
I will require a hardware and software upgrade to offer enhanced services.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Okay. She just now got back there? I've had Rex for like a while. Ah, okay, okay. Gotcha. I've been working on my Freeside rep so much that I've barely done anything but gamble when I made it to the strip. And I mean, we're loaded. We got 47,000 caps, which is just an insane amount. But we probably should go confront Benny before the stream's over.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Old Benny Gecko, who is voiced by fucking Matthew Perry, who died last year. Where are the Garretts? Where are they? They in the back room or something? Hi. High level. I don't know. I definitely can't. I don't know if either of these guys would be willing to.
How's it going?
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm impressed.
You look like a
I
man.
don't know of any other living person who's been in there.
Where's the guy?
Hello there.
Yes.
Keep moving. Hey, Rex. I see your new master's keeping you polished up. Good for you.
So is he in here?
Keep moving. You'd better get out of here.
Hold on, I just gotta talk to this
Wow,
guy.
aren't you just special. Everybody likes the new guy but me? I'm Chopped Liver. I hear you're building quite the reputation. Hey, people say you've been helping. Hey, I hear you're...
I need to talk to you. Let me talk to you.
Hey, Rex, I see your new master is keeping you polished up.
What time is it? 7:30.
You'd better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
Hey.
Shut up, Doug.
Keep moving. Hello.
Keep moving. I hear you've been making a name for you. I have some work I need handled. Well, need... If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you...
So she has a separate... separate quest altogether.
Great. James tells me you already handled Santiago by getting him to work for us. We'll just garnish his wages. Anything?
Okay.
Interesting.
Where's the guy? He needs to be down here. I tried to talk to him upstairs and he wouldn't talk to me. For some reason. You just went to sleep in this room?
You'd better get out of here if you know what's good for you. People say you've been helping out around town. Hey. House must have special... Good to see you're still around.
You better get out of here.
Okay. I'm going. Yeah, I know, but he won't get his ass downstairs. I just want to complete this quest.
You must have...
Okay, now it looks like he's downstairs. Hiya!
Hey, chum. You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit. You're right. Something like this, it's worth a little extra because it's gonna keep on satisfying you. Those disgusting fetishists, I mean. Something wrong with someone if they gotta fuck a machine. It is. It will? My God. The
This guy's gonna fuck the robot too.
It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Looks like that gives us a full roster of new ass to sell. Good work. Enjoy the bonus.
Hooray.
Yep.
Level up. Da, 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 da. Okay. What should we level up? Guess we can always level up guns a little bit more. We'll put a couple more into speech. And one into lockpick. %5 extra damage with all weapons. That's a good one. Oh, dude, Mysterious Stranger. We gotta get that one. Alright, to the strip to go confront Benny Gecko. Yeah, the perks are pretty good. Oh, get him! Get him! Man, I'm almost out of ammo. Need to stop just spraying from the hip. You'd think so, but they never learn. Alright, to the tops. Funny thing is,
finally I had to let her out. What? People say it's hard to... Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome. All right, then make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here. The name's Knight. Billy Knight. And this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you. Oi. That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point! If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me, first thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid. I guess I got a face only a mother could love, because no one else will give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime. A break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Hey, if you know any gigs hiring, I'll work cheap. Real cheap. I'll take peanuts. I'll take the shells! Sure, later.
Yep. At least they try, you know. What's going on over here? Some ladies in the fountain.
The fountain is for wishes, ladies.
Who wants to swim? Water's fine.
Please remove your bra from the bottom of the fountain. And gather your clothes and belongings.
I wonder if the robots are gonna blast them.
Please disperse.
Come on, big man. Roll up in there.
No, no, no.
All right, girls, show's over.
Uh-oh!
Wanna dance?
It's the
Come
law,
on.
girls.
Are you going to spank us? I so love handcuffs. Hello, Sparky.
All right, enough fun for tonight.
The fountain is a restricted area.
They're leaving. Who's this guy?
Sorry, I'm here to have a good time, not talk to random people.
Alright, fuck off.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Have a good time, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Hey there, pal. Welcome to the Tops. And what can I do for you today?
Yeah, exactly, dude. I could fucking cut this guy's head off with a chainsaw, but booba bad, booba bad.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me? Huh? What are you talking about? That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer? He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more? Yeah? Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
I forgot to pick up the cigarette butts.
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested. Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators are past the slot machines on your left.
You know, I think I would be afraid to get into an elevator after nuclear bombs had gone off nearby. I feel like they would not, elevators would not hold up. God damn it, dog. Keep the door closed. Gotta go talk to Yes Man.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man. It's what Benny always called me, probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful. Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on
Catch you later, D-Brad.
Lucky 38 and an
Thanks for stopping by.
Fortification Hill.
Have a good night.
There. Oh, he wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh? Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no. Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan. He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave. This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated,
See, now I'm stuck.
he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room, but that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Do we do the Yes Man ending? Or the NCR ending? I don't want to do Mr. House, and I don't want to do the Legion, because the last 2 times I played, that's what I did.
come back later if you...
I mean, we still got plenty of side quests to do, like DLC and shit. Maybe... Maybe we do a couple more vanilla side quests. And then we could start some of the DLC, because the DLC is really fun and interesting. It's like almost like a totally different game.
You're back. Find anything? He's what? Ah, jeez. Jeez, this is really bad. What are you gonna do? Sure. Yeah. See ya, kid.
Oh, because I don't think I can get him arrested. I think what ends up happening is he gets kidnapped by Caesar, and then it's either he gets kidnapped by Caesar or I kill him. And I mean, even if he gets kidnapped by Caesar, then Caesar will ask me to kill him. Oh, snap. Yeah, I mean, I've done the NCR playthrough before, like in the past, and like, they're not necessarily bad guys, but they're also not necessarily the best outcome for the wasteland for Vegas, because they're stupid. They like try to like take over so much territory that it spreads them out too thin to where they don't have power in numbers anywhere. And they just bring along with them fucking taxes and laws and government, which is, you know, this is a free world. New Vegas, the wasteland, the Mojave. It doesn't need none of that government and taxes. It would be fun to go to the Brotherhood of Steel, get the power armor, and do their quest lines. It's usually pretty fun. Yeah, I usually just do... I don't know, I feel like the best ending is like yes man and not be an asshole, you know? Like take over Vegas for yourself, but not be a fucking dick about it. I mean, because the Legion is definitely the evil ending. It's the most fun playthrough of Vanilla Fallout, is doing the Legion playthrough. Assassinating the president, attacking the dam. It's pretty fun. Maybe we should just go start whatever this is, Old World Blues or something like that, or Dead Money, I think is the name of this DLC. Sorry, Rexy. Kicking you out. Recommended for level 20 plus? I don't even know what level I am. Oh, we are level 14. So maybe we shouldn't do that. We probably get our ass whooped. Well, I guess we could go get Rex back and go do like Jacobstown. Or I guess even if we go to wherever the fucking tradie put, yeah, here. I cannot fast travel. Oh yeah, I'm inside. Go to the trading post, get Veronica back, then I think we could do like Brotherhood of Steel stuff. Because we have to meet them, we have to meet the Brotherhood of Steel anyway to be able to complete the game. Like, it makes you at least meet them before you can end the game. Oh, Veronica.
What's up? Let's go make trouble. It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know? Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission. More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that. I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair. I know sometimes I sound like I don't, I know, but there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people, even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes, treat all our practices with the same sacredness. Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's Axioms.
I was thinking for the next game that I play, next long game that I play, I was thinking either, yeah, My Summer Car or The Long Drive. Those both seem like they'd be a pretty good time.
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Yeah, dude, The Long Drive looks lit. And that new game, Pacific Drive, that looks lit too, but I don't know if my PC could run it and stream it.
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Don't know how to start her quest line. I was gonna look at the map more and see if... Do I have the Brotherhood of Steel? Is Hidden Valley where they're at? It's also where they make the ranch, Hidden Valley Ranch. Everybody knows that. I feel like if I go over there, there's gonna be death claws. And they're gonna fuck me up, because New Vegas death claws are something you don't fuck with. Totally different than Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 death claws. New Vegas death claws are a whole different beast. Alright, can't stay hidden forever. The world must know. Die. Now we're out of bullets. Yeah, that Pacific Drive game, it looks very similar to The Long Drive and My Summer Car. Just another game where your car is your connection to the world, and you upgrade it along the way. Hey. Get wrecked, nerds. Stupid powder bitches. Oh, you know, in the beginning, in the very beginning, Fallout New Vegas, old Ringo that's trapped in the gas station, and he's talking about how his caravan got hit. This is like, I guess supposedly his caravan is Pac Brahmin. Story to those games? There's not really a story to The Long Drive. I don't know if there's a story to Pacific Drive because I haven't really watched too many videos on it. I haven't watched any actual gameplay, just trailers and stuff. And then there is a storyline to My Summer Car. Is he throwing dynamite at me? What the fuck? And I think, I guess it probably depends on the difficulty you play on, but I think there is like permadeath in My Summer Car. The Long Drive and Pacific Drive are just driving games, but there's like challenges to overcome. So like in The Long Drive, it's really hard to find gas. You have to make sure like the oil stays topped off in your car. You gotta repair your car if you crash into stuff. Coolant. You gotta eat and drink. There's only one road, so you can't lose track of the road. Like, it's in your best interest to like venture off from the road and go like check out all the sights that you see around, but you don't want to lose track of the road, because if you do, you're like fucked. My Summer Car, I think you start off with just like a shell of a car, and you buy parts and upgrade it, and eventually you do like rally races and stuff. But that one's like really funny too. Like the NPCs in the game are fucking hilarious. And just like, I don't know, it takes place in like 1995. Just the setting of the game is really funny. Discover 50 locations.
Jazz screwed up the coffee again. Wouldn't drink it if I were you.
Oh, dude, Snuffles. Funny thing about Snuffles, he has a higher intelligence stat than like most of the characters in the game. Specifically Caesar. Like Caesar of Caesar's Legion. Snuffles has a higher intelligence stat than him. Do they work with sim wheels? I'm not sure, because I know you have to get out of the car and do stuff a lot. In both the games. In all three of the games. So...
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Primm and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer. If you insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
I think the long drive in my summer car, the whole point is to like have a janky experience driving the cars using mouse and keyboard. Like, it's not supposed to be an excellent driving experience. Like, it's kind of the... Oh, I see the Deathclaw. Kind of just part of the game is the jankiness. Like a little baby Deathclaw. Shoot him in the dick. Shoot him in the legs. Alright. One down, Veronica. Like 100 more to go. Grab a stick and twist. Dude, Deathclaws probably have fucking hogs, dude. They're called Deathclaws and everybody thinks it's because of their hands. But it's actually because of their dick, dude. In reality, they should be called Death Dicks. What was I doing? Oh yeah, going over here. Hidden Valley Ranch. I don't know. I thought about playing like a couple of shorter games like in between. That way I don't just jump from... Oh god. Scorpions. Scorpion surprise. That way I don't just jump from like an incredibly long game like Fallout to another incredibly long game. And I mean, I guess the long drive really is only as long as you want it to be. Ah, the frames, I can't fucking hit shit.
Come
Yeah, My Summer Car would be a bit longer because it has an actual story, but The Long Drive, you can really end it whenever because it's a never-ending game. It goes on forever. Oh, here we go. The totally hidden Brotherhood of Steel bunker. You hear nothing. Hello? Fuck. Did they get blown the fuck up? Am I stupid? Veronica, help me out here.
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves. I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew, anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Maybe it's a different bunker? I thought it was this one. Walk around old Hidden Valley a little bit more. Oh yeah, see there's more entrances than just the one. What the fuck was that? I don't think this is it either. Also blown up. Okay. I don't think I can hit him if he's in the ground. There we go.
I've had worse.
Ooh, a hollow rock. Damn, dude, it's already almost midnight. Time just goes so fast, man. Hate it. This looks like it could be it.
Hold on, I've got this.
Oh, yep.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
We're in.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here. and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Alright. So we have made our way
Behave yourself, kiddo.
to the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. But I'll probably call it here tonight. We'll pick it back up on Thursday. Get us some of that sweet, sweet power armor. I'll also export the last stream tonight, so then that one will be up on YouTube probably tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. As always. It was a good time. I'll see you in the next